In 1973, a young Donald Trump goes on a date and points out wealthy individuals to his partner. They eventually meet Roy Cohn, a controversial lawyer known for prosecuting the Rosenbergs, at an exclusive restaurant in New York City. During their conversation, Trump expresses his frustration with the federal government investigating his father, Fred Trump, for discriminating against African American tenants. Cohn offers to assist and ends up blackmailing the lead prosecutor with incriminating photos in order to settle the case for a small amount, despite evidence of racial discrimination. Trump is delighted and becomes more involved with Cohn, viewing him as a better mentor than his own father. Cohn teaches Trump about dressing fashionably and dealing with the media, and gives him 3 rules to follow: always go on the offensive, never admit guilt, and always claim victory, even in defeat. Trump attends a lavish party hosted by Cohn, where he accidentally walks in on Cohn, whose homosexuality is a well-known secret, participating in an orgy. Trump has plans to transform the old Commodore Hotel in Midtown into a Hyatt Hotel, located near Grand Central Terminal. With the help of Cohn, who has incriminating audio recordings of officials, Trump is able to secure a $160 million tax break for the project. However, this decision angers advocates for the less fortunate. Despite their tense relationship, Trump does not seek permission from his father, Fred, to proceed with the development. As a result, Trump builds the extravagant Trump Tower and belittles Fred's smaller accomplishments. The media begins to portray Trump as a successful business tycoon. Cohn, on the other hand, uses his platform to criticize unions and individuals receiving welfare, positioning himself as a protector of the American way of life. He also rejects rules, morals, and the concept of truth. During Ronald Reagan's presidency, Trump advocates for a stronger America, rather than one that is disrespected by other nations. He and his associate, Roger Stone, approve of Reagan's campaign slogan, "Let's make America great again." Despite Cohn's warnings, Trump proceeds with risky real estate ventures, such as the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City, ultimately resulting in financial losses. Fred is full of shame towards his oldest son, also named Fred, for choosing to become an airline pilot for TWA. He sees this career as no different than being a bus driver with wings. As a result, Fred turns to alcohol and loses his job, causing the Trump family to distance themselves from him. Eventually, Fred's drinking leads to his death, leaving the family devastated. His mother, Marion, is heartbroken by this and also by Donald's attempts to take advantage of his father's dementia in order to gain control of his siblings' inheritance to pay off his own debts. Meanwhile, Donald meets a Czech model named Ivana Zelníková and is immediately smitten. When she is turned away from his club, Donald pays for her expenses and then follows her to Aspen, Colorado, where she works as a model. He asks her out on a date, and they eventually get married. Ivana becomes a key figure in the success of the Trump organization. Trump becomes increasingly resentful of Ivana's success and begins to feel overshadowed by her. He tells her that he is no longer attracted to her, but doesn't mention his many affairs. Ivana complains about her breast enlargement, which Trump had requested, and calls him fat. They have a heated argument, which ends in Trump raping her. To control his weight, Trump becomes addicted to amphetamines. However, his doctor advises him against using them, and they also discuss his struggles with obesity and baldness. Trump also has a difficult relationship with Ed Koch, the new mayor. Meanwhile, Cohn faces potential disbarment and also develops AIDS. Despite his illness, he publicly denies it. His lover Russell also contracts AIDS, and Cohn asks Trump to let Russell stay at the Hyatt. However, Trump eventually kicks Russell out, claiming that other guests had complained. After Russell's death, Trump takes Cohn to Florida to celebrate his birthday. Cohn berates Trump in public, calling him an ungrateful fraud. Despite this, Trump still takes Cohn to Florida and they celebrate together. During dinner, Ivana tells Cohn that the diamond cufflinks he received from Trump are actually fake zirconium. When the cake is brought out, Roy becomes emotional and leaves the table. Unfortunately, Cohn passes away. Trump then has liposuction and a scalp reduction procedure. He meets with the writer of his book, The Art of the Deal, and shares Cohn's 3 rules as if they were his own. Trump starts thinking about running for president and boasts about being genetically superior to others while admiring the New York skyline.